It's exciting to get nominated for the Life Changer of the Year. You know, getting these different.
Another winner of the Warrior Excellence Award has been named, and reporter Brady Talbert has a scoop on today's show.
The wrestling team hosted the first round of the state duels against Auburn, and in today's sports, we have a recap.
The Madrigals and Harmonettes are hosting tryouts, and in today's entertainment, we have all the details on how to try out.
A Thompson teacher is making an impact and could earn a national award. Good morning, I'm Sam Callahan.
And I'm Constance McKnight, and this is THS TV. Engineering teacher Brian Copes has been nominated for the Life Changer of the Year award. The award is sponsored by the National Life Group Foundation and recognizes the very best of teachers from kindergarten through 12th grade across the United States.
According to the National Life Group Foundation, a life changer could be a math teacher who stays after school to tutor struggling students, or a custodian who offers encouraging words. The program is meant to recognize those who are making a difference in students' lives through positive influence and leadership.
The winner of the award will share the $10,000 prize with their school.
It's exciting to get nominated for the Life Changer of the Year. You know, getting these different awards is just great recognition for not only myself but the school and for the teachers that are around me helping teach kids.
The Life Changer Award will be honored at a national award ceremony in Naples, Florida this spring. Copes was also recently recognized by the Barclay Foundation's Global Teacher Award as one of the top 50 teachers in the world.
Each month, faculty chooses one student who has left a positive impression of one of their teachers through their involvement in their school and act a student who you may recognize. Reporter Brady Talbert has a story.
It's time once again to highlight a Warrior Excellence Award winner, but this time it's one of our very own. Will Vickers is a fellow THS TV staff member and primarily serves as our show's director and audio technician. But that's not why Vickers is being showcased on today's show. He was nominated as a Warrior Excellence winner back in November due to being active in the classroom as well as his involvement with extracurriculars.
I think Will just epitomizes a well-rounded student. To be excellent means more than just academic achievement or sports, or, you know, he does a lot of extracurricular things, but he goes to all of the events. He's really, really good at school spirit on dress-up days and things like that. He just kind of gets everybody pumped up, and I think that's, you know, he's just a very well-rounded, excellent student. You know, in a literature class, and especially with grammar and things like that, we can be kind of on one plane, and the creative mind kind of takes it to the next level. He's done bulletin boards for me based on all our literary works, and he's really good about being a leader.
When recommending Will for the award, Musial wrote, "He is a leader in groups and makes the teaching experience enjoyable. He takes pride in his school and is an excellent advocate for Thompson High School." And for Vickers, he is taking her words humbly.
Well, I'm very honored that Miss Musial would do this. She's one of my favorite teachers, and it's just great knowing that she thinks I'm a leader. I was just very thrilled to know that I'm making an impact on the school.
Make sure to tune in on Friday as we highlight another Warrior Excellence winner. Reporting live for THS TV, I'm Brady Talbert. Mrs. DeFore's class has had a debate during third period. The class will talk about issues that they see every day on the news. Students have 1 minute to talk in front of the class about their topic of their choice. One student would say their opinion, while others would listen and prepare their statement. They would decide whether they are for or against the topic of the discussion.
Star Wars has released the name up for the next film, and Twitter is buzzing as fans share their thoughts about the new edition. Here's what's trending on Twitter. The hashtag Last Jedi is trending on Twitter as fans have waited for news on the upcoming movie. The name for the Star Wars film is The Last Jedi. The hashtag has 25,000 tweets and has fans wondering, does The Last Jedi mean that this could be the end for Luke Skywalker? And what about the new Jedi, Rey? Many fans' theories on what they believe will happen in the next film. Want to get on the conversation? Tweet at us at THS News TV using the hashtag The Last Jedi, and you can be featured on an upcoming show. Now let's take a look at other hot topics in today's national headlines. Women all over the country came to Washington, D.C. to protest President Donald Trump's, quote, division, quote, agenda. The women believe Trump is trying to divide people by race, gender, and sexuality, and they say they're simply trying to fight for equality. One major hurdle for the protesters were their effort to draw attention to many political priorities. Tornadoes and other small severe storms have shattered many homes and took 4 lives in South Mississippi Saturday morning. Hattiesburg is the largest city in Forest County and the most damaged due to the storms. Officials warned of downed power lines and debris all over, urging residents not to travel. Former Louisiana police officer Michael LaVour was shot and killed Friday when he stopped to check on what he thought was a car accident. Officer LaVour watched the traffic accident happen and pulled over to assist the victims. Witnesses say the suspect ran up behind him and killed him. The officer was 26 years old. So yeah, this weekend the NFL played some games this week.
Yeah, they did. It was the NFC and AFC Championship game. It was some exciting games, and the Super Bowl 51 matchup is set.
Yeah, I can't wait for the Super Bowl 51. As you know, the Falcons and the Patriots will be facing off, and I've got more in today's sports.
But first, we've got your needs to know in today's announcements.
We'll be right back with more THS TV.
So to come on THS TV.
The basketball season is in full swing, and they played one of their rivals on Friday. In today's sports, we'll recap the game against Hoover.
The presidential inauguration was on Friday, and a teacher in Alabaster City Schools had the opportunity to go. You're watching THS TV, your source for sports.
Friday night, the basketball teams faced off against the Hoover Bucks, hoping to snag a win in area play. All 3 teams lost to the Bucks, giving Hoover a good chance to win our area. The freshman boys lost in a nail-biter, with it coming down to the wire in the last 45 seconds of the game. The Warriors will go up against the Vestavia Rebels tomorrow night, hoping to win as they fell to them last week. Tip-off is tomorrow night, starting with JV at 4:30, followed by the girls at 6 and the boys at 7:30. The Warriors hosted Auburn High School in the first round of the dual state playoffs last Friday. The Warriors started off strong with 5 pins and a forfeit to jump to an early lead in the duel. The Warriors only lost 3 out of the rest of the matches, with all victories coming with 6 team points to win 64-9. The Super Bowl matchup is set. The Atlanta Falcons and New England Patriots will face off in the Super Bowl 51. The Atlanta Falcons ran through the Green Bay Packers with ease, getting out to an early 24-0 lead and holding on to that at halftime. Julio Jones had a big day, bringing in 2 touchdowns. Green Bay would never make it a game, and the Falcons ran away with a 44-21 win. Their future opponent, the New England Patriots, did much of the same with a passing attack that could not be stopped. A week back in from the Steelers' defense was tormented all day long from Tom Brady, who had over 300 passing yards by the third quarter. The Patriots led with a score of 17-9 at half, but then scored 19 unanswered points in the second half to secure their 7th trip to the Super Bowl, with a score of 36-17. Super Bowl 51 will be played on February the 5th. From the high school gym to the college turf, we've got the details in today's national sports headlines. Star of the Oklahoma City Thunder, Russell Westbrook, was declined the start of the All-Star game this season. Wilson was beat out by Steph Curry and James Harden for the position. Westbrook later said at a press conference that he doesn't play for All-Star bids. All he cares about is becoming a better player. Atlanta Falcons star wide receiver Julio Jones, who aggravated a toe sprain in last week's playoff victory, is ready to play and won't have any limitations going into Sunday's NFC Championship game. Jones was held out of practice Wednesday and Thursday, then returned to practice Friday. Diego Costa is fit to face Hull City and is committed to helping Chelsea's Premier League title charge this season, Antonio Conte has confirmed. After being hurt and having to miss out on playing Leicester City, Costa says he's back and better than ever. That's all for today's sports. Tune in on Friday for a recap of the state dual semifinals matchup between Oak Mountain and Thompson. Now back to Sam with more news.
ACS teachers were honored on January the 12th for being named Teacher of the Year for their school. School board members as well as ACS staff hosted the teachers at the Alabaster City Hall. The teachers that were recognized were Stephanie Cochran from Creekview Elementary, Lindsay Thigpen from Meadowview Elementary School, Matt Wilson from Thompson Intermediate School, Amber Willis from the 6th grade center, Ron Monday from the middle school, and Debbie DeCruz from the high school. Willis will represent ACS as the elementary district winner, and DeCruz will represent ACS on the secondary level.
Thompson Intermediate School art teacher Gail Randall has been a teacher at TIS for 17 years and made a trip to Washington, D.C. January 18th through the 22nd to attend the Presidential Inauguration Leadership Summit with a group called Envision. She was selected in September 2016 to be a leader at the summit to oversee 180 college students enrolled in the program. Students attending the summit had the opportunity to attend the 58th presidential inauguration, interact with speakers, and participate in events that will teach them to become future leaders. Randall spent a summer in New York with a similar organization that brought around 400 students together. She said as an educator, she enjoys having the opportunity to meet large groups of students.
So did y'all hear about the movie A Dog's Purpose the premiere being canceled because of
No, I didn't
using
actually.
the dog? So they basically just put a dog in the water and everybody freaked out about it on Twitter.
Yeah, and I was kind of excited about the movie. It looked like a good movie,
Yeah.
and then obviously, all that news about the dog, and obviously not a good thing and not a good way to treat a dog, and no one wants to, hurt a dog in any way, and it's just kind of sad that it's the way it's going.
Yeah.
I was really excited for that movie too. So.
I've got more in today's entertainment.
But Joseph has your local forecast and today's Warrior weather.
We'll be right back.
Still to come on THS TV. The movie Dog's Purpose comes out later this week, and while some people are looking forward to it, others are not due to the controversy of her animal treatment. We'll give you the details in entertainment.
The iPad Air 3 has been highly anticipated, but the release may be delayed. Stay tuned to find out why.
This is THS TV, Thompson High School's source for entertainment.
Good morning, and I'm Joseph Cooper. This is your Warrior weather. I will cover your weekend's forecast and give a look into next week. Today's forecast is a high of 73 degrees with a low of 59 with showers. Starting off the weekend on Saturday with a high of 71 and low of 58 with scattered thunderstorms. So be sure to bring an umbrella if you plan on going out. Sunday's forecast is getting colder with expected thunderstorms and a high of 62 with a low of 50. Looking to next week on Monday, things begin to dry up with partly cloudy skies and a high of 61 and low of 39. Tuesday will have a high of 67 and low of 50 with sunny skies.
That's all for today's Warrior weather, so be sure to tune in for today's bus stop forecast.
Auditions for the Magicals and Harmonettes are being held now until January the 31st. The auditions will be held during zero period in the choir room with a sign-up sheet posted on the door. To become a Magical or Harmonette, you will be required to do a voice and sight singing audition. Grades, attendance, and overall attitude will also be looked at. Signing up is required before the week of auditions, and you will be required to have a recommendation from a teacher or counselor. For more information, please see Natalie Allen. Miss McCrae's Art 2 classes started a new sketchbook assignment after Christmas break. The sketchbook gives students an opportunity to show their creativity. There is an assignment for each day, and they are very short with little explanation, causing the students to think and go outside of the box. Some of the assignments repeat to show progress. For example, the Who Am I page repeats 3 different times throughout the sketchbook to see progression in personality and skill throughout the assignment. For more on art classes, stay tuned into THS TV. The new movie, A Dog's Purpose, has been canceled to premiere on Friday. TMZ released a video last week from the set where a dog trainer forced a German Shepherd to perform a stunt in water. The set had undergone an investigation to find the person with wrongdoing while on set. None of the directors or staff the problem that threatened the filmmaker's policy to keep a safe environment. During filming, the dog refused to go in the water because he wasn't in his usual spot. The producer explained that the dog was used to jumping into the turbulent waters from the left side, and there was more clear, of course, to the right side, and they tried to put the German Shepherd in on that side, in which he freaked because he wasn't used to it. The video is said to have been edited to point out the clips in the video where they look as if they are mistreating the animal. Although there will not be a premiere, tickets will still be available. Update of the new high school. Now let's toss it to Grace with more information on iPad Air 3.
Apple has been slacking on the new iPad updates, but that is soon to change. Rumors of 3 new iPads and an updated Apple Pen coming out in March of 2017 have spread, and iPad users are getting excited. The 9.7-inch screen currently on the iPad Air 2 is also rumored to be upgraded to a 10.5-inch screen, but the size is not set in stone, with it often being discussed to sizing down to a 10-inch screen. There's also a controversy of what the new iPad might be called. Chances of it being called the iPad Air 3, 9.7-inch iPad Pro, or the 10.5-inch iPad Pro. It only makes sense to update the iPad Pencil. That's all for today's Tech Talk. Tune in every Monday for more new technology coming your way. Now back to Constance with more news.
Seniors are now voting on how they want to represent themselves. There are 5 different categories to vote on. Class color, or colors is the best category. Second is class flower, followed by the class motto and song. Last is the senior poem, a survey which was emailed to all seniors, and all responses are due by Tuesday the 31st.
So obviously it's just neat, and obviously I'm a senior, so the time's winding down.
Right.
We're having to pick out our motto and colors and song and all that things, and obviously, I talk to my parents, and obviously this is something we'll always remember.
Right.
You'll say to your kids, well, that was our class song, and they'll go, I've never heard of that song, because that's how far in the past it'll be, but it's always something to remember, and it's just kind of cool how everything's winding down in high school.
Definitely. We've got you covered on all the latest senior news.
And now Joseph will make sure you're prepared for your morning commute. Joseph?
Welcome to today's bus stop forecast, where I will keep you prepared to rise early on Monday morning. Be sure to bring an umbrella and a jacket because temperatures are starting off at 52 degrees at 6 a.m. with scattered showers. 7 a.m. things begin to dry up with cloudy skies, but things get much colder with a temperature of 49 degrees. That's all for today's bus stop forecast. Now back to you guys.
So you guys know all the teachers that are being recognized. Mr. Monday's actually from the middle school, and I had him, so I think it's super cool to see one of my teachers being recognized.
It was obviously Coach Monday. For me, he was a football coach, but he's also my history teacher in 8th grade, and he's just a good all-around guy, and it's just good to see somebody like that who dedicates their life to being a teacher, and all the teachers be honored.
Right. It's really good to see the teachers being recognized for all that they do for us and for the school.
Well, it's also like Miss Thigpen from Meadowview. We met her when we went to go show the kids what we do here, and it's just amazing how she's being honored also. So.
It's great, and thank you to all the teachers because y'all do such a great job.
That's all for today's news.
Tune in on Friday for another Warrior Excellence winner.
And follow us on Twitter for more updates on events happening at THS this week.
Have a great day.